there are a lot of things that can attract someone to one another, right? It could be eye color, it could be body build, or
Flies.
size of other stuff, or
Flies.
Or shoe collection.
Shoe collection.
or shoe collections, or if they own a restaurant, you know. Okay, question number 6, I'd swallow that. When I'm with a guy, I like, or a girl, okay? When I'm with a guy or a girl, I like him or her to have a really, really big sense of humor.
100%.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That's not
Mateo.
funny. That's really good.
Mateo, brilliant. Mateo
All right, so
Lane.
super hot guy like this gentleman on your screen right now, right? And he's got no sense of humor. He's dry as a grandmother's twat. And what?
They make moisture. They make creams for that. Nobody should walk around with a dry twat.
So is that like just like a cutting? Would you continue this relationship with this guy because he's super hot, but he's got no personality or no sense of humor?
Hell no, I can't get past that.
I could get through it to one night, and that's it.
In his defense, in Mateo Lane's defense, he is the funniest gay comedian on the planet.
I'm not saying that.
Right.
Are you getting paid like for this PR?
That was not the question.
I said if the gentleman looked like him, you know, and he's okay. If he looked like him,
Look,
You'd have to be very funny.
I always say
and he like made you laugh, like you just would laugh. You just would laugh all night long. Would that be someone that would be more enticing?
Yes.
yeah, laughter is the best lubricant.
Yes,
I don't know
absolutely.
though, because at first I don't
I like
want to
what
be
you did there.
laughing.
At the first,
You know, I would want to be laughing in a
looking-
longer term.
Okay,
but
but,
at first I don't want to be laughing. I want to, you know, I actually could probably get into some head trip with the person that wasn't funny at first. You know, like you have to get into a certain head.
I need to.
yes, you do. You need to get all over the head
Yeah.
Listen,
and other stuff.
if there's no humor, there has to be very smart wit.
Yes, which is funny.
That's hard because that kind of goes hand in hand.
Dry wit.
Yeah.
No, listen, if you're witty and you're even a borderline asshole, I'd definitely F you.
Yeah.
Like
See,
she's
I'd like to have
attractive because
some
she is so funny, and she's beautiful anyway.
she's
but
hysterical.
she's hysterical.
Wanda Sykes
You
is.
could spend
I
the whole
would
night
drop
laughing
that
with
woman's
her.
bones in a New York second.
Yeah, you would.
And have her French wife watch.
Yeah, you
Mia
would.
Morenita. She's
Yeah, you would.
cute.
Who's this guy? He's
I don't know. I
That's
passed.
Joel Kim Booster.
He's adorable. I've heard of him. We've done some stories
Fi-
on him, right?
The Fire Island movie.
Yes.
Oh, right.
He's
Cute. I
funny.
like him.
No, and he's funny.
Adorable.
Now that I'm remembering him on that.
No.
Tig.
She's
I love
hysterical.
Tig. And she's so dry. Like, I went to go see her at the Parker a couple months ago, and she just sat there and sang an Adele song for 20 minutes, and the shit was hysterical. She sang an Adele song. She can't, at a piano. She's like, oh, I can't play, and I also can't sing, but I'm gonna start, hello, and I was like on the floor. Like, it's just, and that's the thing. Like, one of my first jobs was at a comedy club, right?
Really?
So I've seen everybody back when they first started. Dave Chappelle, Carlos Mencia, you name them, I've seen them. And then I did a little comedy in my younger years as well. Hardest job ever. Ever. Like, it's to be able to just capture that audience, keep them entertained, have them laugh at all the things and have them get where you're going. Not an easy thing. I'd rather do this 50 million times, But that being said, now that's ruined me for other comics. Like, now I go and watch other comics and I already know the punchline before it's set up, and I'll go and whisper it to my wife and she gets mad because I ruined it for her.
So you're not funny at all.
That means you're just not nice, bro.
I'm not nice.
You're not nice.
I'm not nice. But,
ruin it for other people?
But because of this, it takes a lot to make me laugh.
Fortune.
She's very funny.
Fortune
She is funny.
Brilliant, yes.
She's
got
also
a weird
very
name.
dry.
What's her weird
Fortune
name?
Feimster.
What?
Fortune Feimster.
Her name is Fortune?
Uh-huh.
See, I knew she had a weird name. I didn't know it was Fortune.
Totally brilliant.
She is really
look
funny.
her
Who's
up.
this cutie?
Oh, I love his curly cues. Oh my God, what a. Oh.
What'd you call her?
Jahudi?
Jabuki.
Jabuki?
Isn't that like a weird sex thing? Well, that's bukkake. My bad. I was like, wait a minute. And who's this guy? He looks like he's gonna do my taxes.
He better be funny.
There are
He
no
would be
funny-
very
It's
attractive.
funny
if he was
because I feel like I'm gonna have to grab those ears and hold on for dear life.
Yeah, but that's what you're supposed to.
Oh,
Is he
yeah,
funny?
grab those ears, all right.
Is he funny? No,
I don't know who that
Got good eyes.
he does.
He has nice
Actually, I think
lips.
He's got better eyes for sure.
pretty.
So for
I mean, the lapels are a little extreme, but
But the lines match.
you're big on that. That's why. I don't know.
I mean, you can land the plane on those things.
He was really sexy, but he had these really big lapels.
So
Just couldn't go there.
I got to tell you, speaking of shoes, there are certain shoes that ruin it for me.
Yeah.
If a guy is wearing a certain shoe, I'm like,
Okay,
no,
like what?
You gotta,
Like what
100%.
kind of shoe? I mean, for the event or just in general?
In general.
Okay.
In general, I mean, in fact, I was talking about it yesterday. There was some super hot guy, and I looked at the shoes. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is
Okay,
wrong
but
with
what shoe would be bad? Like a dirty Converse,
It's like
like an
little-
open
Yes.
Birkenstock, like
Yeah,
what?
It's like this little slip-on thing that makes a certain sound when you walk. It's like, you know, I just
Like he bought it at Payless?
Damn, bro.
I think actually they're
You mean like
they're,
Tom's, like the cloth ones?
I don't know what
Whatever,
they're
your
called.
shoes shouldn't make noise. They're not
yeah,
heels.
they're like
Wow.
Turn off, right? The
Really?
wrong shoes.
Wrong
Is that
shoes.
something for you
Really?
too, shoe maniac?
Not if they take them off.
Okay. Like socks were a thing for me. Like when I would meet a girl at a club and then like, you know, boots were very popular. You remember the
Right.
DJ Nena.
Oh,
so like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and then you take off the boot and there's like a white sock and a pink sock. And it's like, oh, God.
No.
Man,
No.
Like, no, I'm still going to sleep
guys
with you.
match?
Yeah.
We're not talking tomorrow.
Right.
Like,
It's gonna be a little
can't.
rougher.
I'm going to be a little rougher.
when you
I might leave my socks.
bothered
and use them
to
next
check before you left,
Yeah.
that's an issue.
Or you thought no one was, but you knew you were probably going home with somebody, so you think you would have made most
Yeah.
socks. You got to be prepped. You got to be ready.
You got to be ready. Like boys have to be ready.
have to be
Like
ready.
they know. They're like, I'm
Can you
not having
imagine
dinner.
if
I'm
you're
going to have
not
this.
ready
I'm gonna...
for that? What else aren't you ready for?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. If your shoes aren't okay and your socks aren't okay, then imagine in the middle area. Then that
Yeah,
means
yeah.
that your stuff there probably is not great.
Facts, facts,
I need
facts.
everything to be on point. I need to
Yeah.
everything.
My
Listen.
God.
Do a checklist before you leave the house, bitch. How does everything smell? How does everything look? Does everything match? All right.
The pillows
Seattle
are probably
women
lumpy.
are very earthy.
They probably know all
You
the
never
same
want to
size.
date any of those.
Who?
Seattle women, extremely earthy.
And by earthy, do you mean that they don't use deodorant or they just let their stuff grow?
All of that.
Oh, yeah.
Nastiness.
No, thank you.
A Latina will lose her fucking mind. Sorry. Latina will lose her
Well, I'll
damn
do it for you.
Latina will lose her mind in the city of Seattle because all the women are like that. They're just nastified. Puerto Rican women have no business being in Seattle. I'm just going to put it out there, okay?
And that was
Puerto
brought to
Rican-
you by Travel and Tourism of Seattle. Please join us for the holiday season.
They're gonna find you at Lit.
You know, they're going to be
But
like,
while we're
"How
on
dare
tourism,
you talk
Miami,
about me?"
not the same, right? Miami is totally opposite, right?
No,
Yeah.
not
Come
at
to
all.
Miami.
Come to Miami where the women are very well
You know,
prepared.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on. Everybody,
whether they're
I've-
getting something or not.
I've heard from very well prepared. I've heard from boys and girls that like live in California, friends of mine that live in other states that will literally say, "Hey, I'm not skinny enough to go there this week. I'm not going." You know, I'm not going over there during the holiday season. I'm
love
not
it.
skinny enough. I can't. I'm not pretty enough. I don't got the right clothes. And I'm like, all are welcomed. We allow everybody here. We're gonna talk crap about you, but you are totally welcomed here, for sure.
Yes.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out television network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.